welcome to another episode of Side of the Road. I got the Fraser River right behind me. I got birds flying overhead, planes, trains, and automobiles. It's pretty crazy out here, but I'm not complaining, that's for sure. You can hear that. I think that was a black crow. They seem to follow me around. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, so what I want to talk about today was the subject of life's a gift. It was inspired by a bunch of messages that I got from some friends on Facebook and even on Instagram, and they were asking me about the flatline experience that took place when I was 19. And so I thought, you know what, perfect time to talk about it. In life we take things for granted, and obviously when I was a teenager in my late teens, I definitely took a lot of things for granted, and sometimes we still do to this day. I'm very much guilty of that. I am human after all. So what happened was I was drinking way too much one night of moonshine, those big jugs that you get and you see in like funny movies and all that kind of stuff like that. Well, I drank about that much, 190 proof moonshine, yeah, what happened that night was pretty unexplainable, and I'll just try to do the best I can in this episode. We got rushed to the hospital, to the emergency room, and it was my mom and my best friend that actually, it was my mom's decision to make that happen, so I'm really thankful. My mom technically, and my friend Brian, saved my life, so I'm very thankful every day for that. Was rushed to the hospital, rushed into the emergency room, and then all I could just hear is all the doctors saying, and the nurses, everybody out of the room, we're gonna lose them. There was this pause, and then I heard a beep, and that changed my whole outlook in life at that moment, because now I didn't know if I was in a dream. I didn't know what was going on. The next day I woke up talking to the doctors, and again in a dream state is what I thought I was in. That's when the doctor asked me if I was a religious man, and he couldn't explain what happened. He said the best way that he could say it was that it was like me coming off the street basically after the flatline had took place, and then all of a sudden, moments later, the heartbeat was going like crazy, and it was like me coming off the street from jogging. That was probably the best way he can explain it to me. You could tell he was kind of in a confused state as well, as much as I was. So that moment changed my life forever and how I look at things. And so, in life in general, we make mistakes. Yeah, we're human. We take things for granted. Yeah, again, that's just part of who we are, and but second chances, they do happen, and we have to relish in those moments and really appreciate when they do come. Next episode we'll be talking about something that you think this was kind of wild ride. Well, the next one was pretty interesting that happened right after that. It was about a month after the flatline. I was in a horrific car accident. There's no way I should have survived it. Rolled the car about 7 times into a farmer's field in the backseat of a car. But that'll be on the next episode. We'll chat. Don't take life for granted. Please don't do that, my friends. Second chances come in life for a reason. We, again, we make mistakes. Hey, we're human, but that's okay. But just don't take those second chances for granted, and appreciate everyone. Be good to others. Love and light. And yeah, the next episode, we'll talk about that car accident. It was absolutely crazy. And I'll get back into what happened with the flatline as well. Anyway, lots of love. Thank you again for watching Side of the Road.
Doing what we're doing, even if we're barely getting by. And on the highway climb, it's getting better by the mile. Just the two of us together, something money just can't